There's now a coastal flood warning in effect out across the Outer Banks because of that. And you can see behind me the rough surf that is out there at the ocean front. We're nearing high tide, about 2 hours away from that. And yeah, it is messy out there today. And obviously, we're going to talk about Hurricane Melissa as well. But right now, have to talk about the situation at hand. Gusts of 39 miles per hour out there and 26-mile-per-hour winds. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. It is gross. We're looking at rain all across the region, continuing throughout the day. As we expected, steady rain all up and down south side into the eastern shores, as well as in the northeast North Carolina. Expecting that rain to last through about 4 or 5 o'clock. After 6 o'clock, I think we'll start to see that taper on off, and then we'll end up seeing showers overnight tonight, but no steady precipitation. Now, of course, going to talk about Hurricane Melissa briefly. It is about to make landfall, if not has literally just made landfall here in southwest Jamaica. This is one of the strongest hurricanes on record in the Atlantic, and it's very rare that you see Category 5 hurricanes make landfall. Just truly devastating situation there in Jamaica. I'll talk more about this in the full forecast. For the rest of the day, looking at that rain starting to taper on off as we head into the overnight hours, with those winds subsiding a little bit as well.
All right, you just heard Tony talk about it, but happening now. Hurricane Melissa is making landfall in Jamaica. Its landfall is imminent, with winds now reportedly reaching 185 miles an hour. It's the strongest storm ever to hit the island. It's also extremely slow moving. It's hitting the southwest portion of Jamaica, but Jason Allen is further east in Jamaica's capital, Kingston, where people are facing storm surge and preparing for much more.
Pretty gusty, pretty windy.
Jamaica's shoreline is being overwhelmed with winds gusting more than 60 miles per hour, dangerous flooding, and storm surge projected up to 13 feet as Hurricane Melissa thrashes the island. Inside the storm Monday, hurricane hunters from NOAA were forced to abort their data collecting mission because of severe turbulence. This video shows what crews were able to capture before the scrapped flight. On the ground, mandatory evacuations forced hundreds into shelters.
We're all battened down and locked up. The thing that concerns us the most is mostly just the wind and the rain.
Those dangerous conditions closed Jamaica's airports when Melissa was approaching, leaving many vacationers stranded until the historic storm passes through the Caribbean.
We're trying to be as prepared as we can.
Bridget and Wayne Todd are in Jamaica on their honeymoon. The North Carolina couple has experienced hurricanes in the U.S. before, but say those are no match for Melissa.
We've never had one to this level. My biggest concern is really just the damage it'll do afterwards and us being stranded out here for possible weeks.
Yeah, when this storm just skirted by Haiti and the Dominican Republic, at least 4 people were killed. This one's going to make direct impact on Jamaica. And we know in the days leading up to the storm, the government has said already they know of 3 deaths that are related to this. That was mostly from people who were out cutting trees or trying to remove tree limbs. And there were many people injured falling off of rooftops in preparation for this storm. They are telling people right now, even in Kingston, where the wind is down and the rain is down right now, stay inside until this storm passes by the island. Jason Allen, CBS News in Kingston, Jamaica.